Yeah, because I'm being nice. It's a backup. If you throw something at us and we're about to die, I will kill it.
I need some
That's,
rand.
that's the thing we're here on.
So my stream is now actively live. I am shoving tavern music in the background.
Let me change from Bongo Cat real quick.
I feel like Ace and Draco are both sides of the song Red Flags. I don't know, it just feels right.
Nope.
My computer did not like that. Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Oh, if if oh my gosh, words. Oh, freaking words are hard. Um, Adonis, are you playing a kobold?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
We
you're
have.
gonna traumatize buff grandma.
Oh no.
Why would that traumatize Buff's grandma? Oh,
Ace!
oh yeah, Ace with the
Ace!
kobold. Yeah,
PTSD, man!
but also, we technically, if we count Taknak, we could do the three kobolds in a trench coat technique.
Yes.
Yes!
Three kobolds in a trench coat.
Because
I
we
love
have
that
Technique?
song.
It's
You
no.
such a good
said
song.
technique.
If Taknak, the if we include Taknak, we could do three kobolds in. Yeah, it's a technique. No, I just realized. Yeah, it's a technique. Turn kobolds,
I
turn kobolds into a regular human.
Oh my gosh, Ace did three kobolds on a trench coat with her clones.
Almost guaranteed.
Absolutely. But there was like a million of them, so there was like a million three kobolds on a trench coat.
I was gonna ask Sage by any chance, because knowing you, you're probably staring at my stream. I was gonna ask if the audio was terrible or not.
Hold on, let me turn on the audio.
All right, I need to see your new PNG.
Oh, I don't have the new PNG yet, which sucks.
Oh well, never mind. I'm sad now.
When I do get my new PNG, it will be animated.
Ooh. Well, you did just crush my dreams. Just let me know.
I'm waiting for access to be approved. But I think the artist is currently asleep.
I think it sounds okay.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that the music wasn't too loud.
No, the music is perfectly quiet.
Yeah. So I just gotta wait
But
for.
do you
wanna...
what are you waiting for?
Oh, I'm not. We're not waiting on anything now. I was just waiting. I was saying for my PNG tuber, I just gotta wait on Shroom to send me permission.
You know it's really bad timing? I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
No, you're good.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick before we start the session.
Valid.
I'll be right back.
What is the
Maybe
item?
I'll I've not eaten yet today. Well, I've eaten today, but I've not gotten dinner. We'll see.
I ate hours ago.
Mood.
And you slept.
I'm very excited to play my silly little Blorbo.
They're very silly and very little and a very blurbo.
You don't understand how small they are. I think Risen has probably checked, but goodness gracious, they are small.
I actually have not just of yet, but Meek Boo, reload your character sheet. Oh my god, you're 2-2. Reload your character sheet, my friend.
Okay.
You're 2-2 with heterochromia.
Yeah.
Look in your equipment, look at the second item down, you're welcome.
Oh. Okay, then.
I just was like, I'm gonna balance you out with the rest of the party. And I was like, which one of these items would fit a rogue better? This one.
I will happily take it.
It's one of the craziest sets of armor because you can make yourself look like you're wearing heavy armor.
Yeah.
Like you can go, I look like I'm wearing the Holy Guard's crest on my armor. I'm wearing this heavy paladin gear. I'm not a fucking paladin. I'm just a stabby rogue.
Little stabby guy.
I'm just a little stabby guy. I'm just a little guy. I totally won't cause mischief.
I feel like that would be one hell of an intimidation tactic, though. You're wearing you look like you're wearing this like extremely heavy armor, and then you just backflip onto a person.
Yes.
You just meld into the shadows.
Hi.
Welcome back.
I don't know which is scary, backflipping in heavy armor or melting into shadows.
Backflip into the shadows.
Backflip into the shadows and disappear.
Both are
especially if it's like Royal Guards gear, then it's like probably like extremely shiny, and they're just gone.
Poof.
Fuck.
Rogue? What rogue?
When I say I'm adding a feature to an item and then I don't put that feature on the item, god damn it.
Great job, man.
Now I gotta figure out where it is in my list of homebrew items. Oh, there it is. I literally just passed it. No. Get back here. Where to go? Oh, there's Death Sight. There's the Ring of Ouroboros. Still my favorite magic item.
I still gotta love the Ring of Teleport. Remember that? Remember that thing?
Fuck the Ring of Teleport.
I'm so confused and I love it.
And not even... It was just a ring that lets you cast a teleportation spell and nothing could stop you. It existed.
Damn.
That was the entire thing.
Brilliant. I love it.
Yes.
It was me making a magic item for the first time, and I was like, I don't want to make something broken when everyone else is making something that's broken. So let me just, like, make something that's useful, but not insane. And so the Ring of Teleport.
Whoa.
On bold, please.
Sage, do you want to know how small my character is?
How small?
2'2".
Oh,
They itty bitty.
Where is it? Where?
They're 2 feet.
Oh, there it is.
Where?
2 foot 2 inches.
Where is what, Sage?
There's supposed to be a kobold here somewhere.
Oh. Oh, the tape measure. Yeah, that's how tall you are.
Wait, hang on while looking. Oh.
I
Yep.
was trying to find my tape measure.
Yep.
That's how tall Meek Boo is.
Yep. Accurate.
How tall was mine? I think mine was 6'10" or something. 6 something, I know.
Oh, my character's gonna love riding on your character's shoulders.
Oh.
Oh, we lost Golden. Welcome
Golden
back, Golden.
Don't worry about that. That was a misclick and a half right there.
So who'd you call that you shouldn't have called?
No, I was trying to get out of your stream and I pressed the hang up button. Not your stream as in on Twitch, the stream on Discord.
Oh, my camera?
Fair. Yeah, camera.
Yeah, I was trying to get out of that, and I remember, like, on servers where it has the, like, little square with an X thing, and I was trying to press that, but that doesn't exist here. and it hung up.
Now, for those of you, you can look at your magic items if you want to see if something happened that changed.
Immediately refreshes the page to check.
Dang it! Freaking phone! Alright. I'm good. Okay. Swear if nothing happened. That's it.
If people can't tell, whoever got the feature added, if you can't tell, I've been on a JJK kick recently.
Jujutsu Kaisen is real good.
Yeah,
I confidently say I was not the person.
I named something recently the Flames Wheel Reversal Technique.
Oh my gosh. Domain expansion.
Oh, I see.
I forgot that I was going to give the Harry Potter technique to somebody, and then I forgot.
Scourge.
No, sadly it's not Scourge. Scourge ain't here.
Yeah, that's quite sad. We can't do our plan.
Time's Rending might get hit with a spell here soon.
Hit with a spell, or
you might get a new spell added to the list of what you can cast.
Yo.
You might get a bigger spell.
Oh.
But the Omega level spells I make have a big cost. Like if I were to give you the spell that I'm thinking of right now, it would destroy your item for amount of time.
Oh.
Like the clock, like your watch would no longer be wound; it would stop ticking. AKA, I was thinking of giving you Time Ravage.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But it would just break your watch. So, like, what you have to do is, like, you hold your watch up and then it ticks through all of its time and then fucking kills a person.
Damn.
Time Ravage is such a demonic spell. It doesn't even kill the person. It just leaves them 30 days before they die of old age.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
I'm gonna do it to a random townsperson, but for you.
You have 30 days left. You have 30 days left to live. Live them wisely.
I'd be a jerk. A menace to society.
It's terrifying because it even specifies that it works on vampires. So you leave you leave a person who can't die of old age 30 days before they die. So in theory, you just sent that person millions of years into the future.
That's horrifying.
Damn.
Hey, sir, you're supposed to be immortal by old age. So you die in 30 days? Good luck. But there is ways around it. Like, I think if you use remove curse at a high enough level, they de-age slowly. But, nonetheless, into session where chaos can begin.
Yes.
Where our friends left off, the friends that are still here, they were being forced to kneel before the Pope himself, the big Boba. The big Boba T. Mr. Boba Stroganoff the Pope. Yes, the Minotaur's name is last name is Stroganoff. Get over it.
I kind of
I
love
love
that name.
Incredible.
Wait, Golden, you didn't know his last name was Stroganoff?
Did not. That's amazing. Also, so much worse because I listened to JRWI, and they have a whole thing about them being traumatized by beef stroganoff.
Oh, his middle name is worse. His full name is Boba T. Stroganoff.
Oh no. I love it. Oh, beautiful.
How he married the goddess of creation, we will never know.
He was an adventurer. What can you say? He was just.
And then he took
was
an
just
arrow
an
to the
adventurer.
knee.
How
Oh,
any great story starts. They were an adventurer.
Speaking
And
of
in the
this,
end, the
And they took an
impossible
arrow
happened.
to the knee.
speaking of this, I should probably open Boba's character sheet.
Ah, fun.
Where is Mr. Stroganoff? There's Mina. There's Stroganoff. I hope you know, Golden, I still have the original long story D&D Beyond campaign.
Oh gosh.
I also have,
Which
with that, I also still have access to the level 20 range shred.
Ryan Shred?
I
That's his name.
thought it was Rain.
No, Rain was someone else.
Because you named
Rain was.
everyone.
Oh,
You named.
hold on. I had multiple people with similar names. Okay.
Yeah,
Very
no.
well could have been Rain, or it could be Ryan.
No, this is the original long story, because this one has 3. This is the one with the Ring of Teleport.
Okay. And it was absolutely Rain.
Because you have 3 30s in your stats.
Yeah, that was when you were just like, take 330s. Like, all right.
No, it wasn't just say take 3 30s. It was somebody cast Wish.
Mm.
Somebody used Wish, aka Demand used Wish.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Boba, it's nice to see you again, my cleric barbarian friend. My friend with a weapon called the Axe of Corn. Specifically, Khorne.
That's the death god.
Blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne.
Milk for the cornflakes.
Butter for the popcorn.
I still think it's absolutely terrifying that Empty gave Boba the spell Close Wound, which is a cantrip.
Oh no.
You just sit. He, in sheer will, when he's in rage, every turn, when he's in rage, he has Close Wound active. So if he has an open, bleeding out wound, it will close.
Damn.
He'll just stare at you and go, "You stabbed me? I stab back with big axe." It's not really a stab though, buddy. That's kind of a chop chop.
Yeah. But we don't question Boba.
Yeah, we don't question Boba, especially when he has a move called Goring Rush as a bonus action.
Yep.
He also has a thing called the Embodiment of Law, which is also concerning.
I'm terrified.
Mine immediately jumped to One Piece. I don't know why.
Funnily enough, he's in a campaign called One Piece.
Oh my gosh.
It was when I was doing One Piece D&D.
Yeah, I assumed.
But before you're staring up at this really weird scene. You see a minotaur dressed in all bright white and gold standing behind a podium. He's looking at you kind of frog-eyed. He's not really there, but he's there. And he asks upon you, "So, what bring you to Fair Kingdom?"
I had the plague.
Oh yes. I was trying to remember what did bring us here.
Plague is mere disease. It disappear once touch land. It puny plague.
I don't know how to respond to here.
Would like food?
Yes. I would love some. Thank you.
We have other guest here. Guest paint mural for inauguration. Word. I'm gonna be really honest. I want to keep that in as that he actually fucked over the word inauguration.
Yep.
That sounds like him, yeah.
Vote into office day. Fuck. He throws a pen at the ground. It's the day when we sacrifice the first non-believer we found this year.
Oh.
They don't die, don't worry. They're just not allowed to come back on the island.
Wow.
But food first. He claps his hooves together.
Why did I just picture the Dorothy clicking her feet together instead of his hands, though?
Because that's what happened.
Yes!
He has regular... That I know of,
And no.
That I know of, he has regular hands.
Okay, I got so confused.
Just clicking his hooves together is louder.
Yes.
When you hear, on the third click of his hooves, you see the entire building begin to distort and shift around you. You all hear a popping in your ears as the world kind of just comes to a stop, and you're sitting in this massive cafeteria. I wonder if anyone got the reference. Please tell me someone got the reference.
I don't think
no.
I did.
Actually, Golden and Sage, roll a con save. This is your first time.
Oh.
This is your first time teleporting like that. We need to see if you get sick.
Oh, I can't.
Oh no!
Let me actually open it with.
Oh, is this did we just words Harry Potter? Oh, I got a 5.
15.
The word for the Harry Potter teleport.
Disapparation?
Apparate.
Yeah.
Yeah. That. Did we just that?
Effectively, yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I got a 5. Let's
I
throw
got
up.
15.
You don't throw up, but you dry heave.
Oh, okay. I haven't played
Something,
yet, apparently.
something seems to be preventing you from actually being able to throw up. They don't want that on their just cleaned floor.
That's fair.
That's very fair.
What'd you roll, Sage?
I rolled a 15.
Yeah, you feel fine. A little dizzy, but fine. God, if Fish
Thank you.
if Fish had jumped into my stream for the last like 5 minutes there, Fish would have heard songs from How to Train Your Dragon.
We love it.
But yes, so as you're sitting, as you're standing in this room, you see a kobold with a kind of big paintbrush just painting a wall.
How tall are they?
2-2.
2'2".
Hello.
Yeah, I thought so. Just making sure.
What else would it be?
It's looking good.
You would be surprised.
You'd be
So
surprised.
Did you just speak? Did you just speak to the kobold?
You know, I said it's looking good.
Oh, the little tiny blue kobold just turns around, looks up at you, and says, "Meek will appreciate it." By doing so, they like kind of threw their arms up in the air too, so they kind of like they had taken their paintbrush away from the wall, so it didn't ruin anything on the wall, but they end up splattering paint on themselves and a little bit on you.
That's fine. It got the cloak then. Cause
In
my
between
character
my dry heaves, I
is just a cloak.
also say it looks good.
Is that one okay? Meek Poo points to Golden's character.
No.
This one
I've
weak.
teleported before. Why did this one hurt so much?
This one have weak stomach.
I concur.
as Boba pats you on the back.
I cough.
Be better.
I'm trying, man.
Get good as he just walks away from you.
Roll a 3.
Good job, Meek
That got
Boo.
me.
Meek Boo, good job. Painting looked pretty.
Meek Boo did good. Priest said so. Yay!
Good color.
Meek Boo just does that, like, you know, that little, like, holding your arm in your hand in a fist and doing, like, yes! They do that.
Fist bumps air.
Yeah, basically. They're just like, yes!
How old is Cyrus? Or how tall is Cyrus? Oh, yeah. No, Cyrus, this man towers over you. Boba is taller than you. Boba is 1 inch from being 7 foot tall.
Damn.
I'm doing. They are
But-
9 inches taller.
But I don't think that if I remember correctly, that doesn't include his horns.
Damn.
That's from head to floor. So if you count the horns, he's probably like 6'7" or 7'7", because his horns go up pretty
Damn.
high.
This man towers.
Yeah, he looks down at you and just goes, "Good job," as he kind of like reaches into his robes and pulls out small money pouch and drops it down to you.
Thank you.
Not you.
Oh.
Towards Meek Boo, the one doing the painting.
I am oblivious to things, as we know.
So valid. So valid.
He looks over at Cyrus after handing Meek Boo the money, I'm going to just add the money to your character sheet, and you can figure out how much it was.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless thou.
Bless you again. All
Bless
the
you.
sneezes.
Bless whom?
Bless you.
Damn. So many sneezes.
I don't have any more words that are close to something other than you, so just bless.
Bless be upon you.
Merry Christmas.
Reload your character sheet, Meek Boo, and go to your notes first, and then look at your money.
Okay.
Is every time you say their name a struggle to not say Miku?
Yes.
Alright, cool. I can hear it in your voice.
Dude, that is okay then.
Don't worry, the party has been given more than what you were just given.
Okay.
There are continents on this where platinum literally means nothing.
Damn.
Sounds about right.
Looks at the scary continent in the corner, where they have their own
Is that the
where they have their own currency system where you have to remove your eyes to be able to see it.
Oh.
Oh.
I know that.
Terrifying.
Wait, hold on. The entire continent runs on that one?
No, they don't run on that money, but they have a coin that you have to do that for.
Okay. It was just like, ooh, we went through some troubles to see that money. Otherwise known as we had to remove our eyes. Separate campaign, if you couldn't tell.
I'm going to sneeze again, and I'm going to die.
Oh no.
I don't know enough English to. I can speak French. Does that work?
What do you mean?
Yes.
Acceptable.
Huh?
I was doing bless whom, bless thou. That's the only two words I could think of. And I didn't have any more, so I
Bless
just said
thee.
bless. And
Bless
yeah,
thee.
bless thee.
Bless thy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bless thy sinuses. Stop dying.
I can also go in French, so bless two. Two is you in French.
But back trying to not die. Meek Boo, you now have money. You have spending funds.
Heck yeah.
Money.
Cyrus Brindley. This big minotaur like turns to you and just goes, "You look strong. Want test of will?"
Hold on. What's my will?
Willpower isn't a stat in this version, my friend.
Oh. Sure. Why not?
He reaches under his cloak and pulls out a bag of holding. Reach in and pull out weapon. If you can lift weapon, you win. If you cannot lift weapon, you lose.
So strength check then, I'm guessing.
I gotta see what this weapon takes to actually try to lift.
I'm guessing this can either range from 5 pounds to 50 billion pounds.
Not that much, but a lot. Cyrus Brindley,
I'm on the right track.
what is your push drag lift? Roll strength with disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the empty Olay cup from my lunch. Okay, I don't think I can get any lower than a 1. That's my first roll.
Yeah, you reach into the bag and something shifts and it pulls you into the bag.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He grabs you by the ankle and goes, says, I see you not worthy of Gert.
Dirt.
Gert,
Hurt.
as he reaches into his bag and slowly starts pulling out the handle of an axe, which is the size of a tree trunk.
Oh. That big axe.
As he pulls out a giant great axe that is sized up for a ice giant.
Oh damn.
Gert,
Hmm.
this is Gert.
That sure is.
Big.
Hello, Gert.
Gert weigh 325 pound.
It's also heavy.
It's a lot.
Gert, if you touch Gert's blade, it is -0.
Wait, what?
Temperature?
Wait, hold on. My brain. -0? Is he trying to say absolute zero or is it -0? What?
I was waiting to see if
I was
I was waiting to see if you'd catch
I
up
got
on
it
it.
instantly.
I couldn't
I'm
even
just
process
so
it.
confused.
My brain couldn't even process that, dude.
So if you hear
Zero
this,
never gets a negative, or is it absolute zero?
I asked a god to divide by 0, and that was the temperature that made this axe.
Damn.
Would you like to touch as he starts to wave this giant axe down towards you?
I asked Siri to divide by 0. I got no friends, but I got an axe.
Would you like to touch Gert?
God, hold on. Something is playing on another tab. What's playing? What audio is playing?
What do you hear?
I found it. What? Why is Parkour Civilization unpaused?
It's a good question.
By the way, what do your characters look like? Like, I have not gotten a description of either of your characters.
Yeah, we should do
Oh.
we should have a character description to go through.
My character's a robe.
He's a robe. Beautiful.
It
Literally,
does
my
not give me a
character's
description of what they
only,
look like.
you know, that right now they are just a robe.
I don't think I ever posted the image for my character. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's different clothes, but it's my profile picture. It's more like wizardly clothes. How do how do I work the? No,
Phew.
I'm trying very hard to post the image on Discord.
Take your time.
Take your
Oh,
time.
there we go. It's that, but different clothes.
Ooh. Okay. So like a big fox dude, or is that a different animal? I'm dumb.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just that, but like wizard clothes, basically.
Okay, got it.
My character's name is. Oh wait, no, we can introduce ourselves in character. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
Tell a mystery painter person, what's your name?
Meek Boo is named Meek Boo.
I should have guessed. I'm Mavris.
Cyrus.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
This is Mika, and they point down to their little satchel, and out pops a little weasel's face.
Cute.
I need to get a familiar. Holy cow, what am I doing with my life? I say in character.
Meekboo spent weeks trying to save up to buy Mika.
I am a
100%
horrible
worth it.
wizard.
I can see why.
I can see.
Can you spell out your characters' names for me, by the way? Because I am very dyslexic, so like type them out
It
for
should
me or
be
something like that. 'Cause-
it should be my nickname on Discord. No, it isn't. Why is it not? I always do that. What have I done?
Yeah, I was gonna say unless your character's name is Gold, it's just your username.
I put it
Golden
into the
apple.
VC chat.
You put it in what?
VC.
Ah, okay, thank you.
Shit, I'll
Thank
just
you.
put it in character post because that's a good idea. I just put my. There you go. I put it in character post.
Thank you.
As you're exchanging pleasantries, you hear a little bell ring.
A bell?
Everyone went dead silent.
I
And
look around.
everyone went dead silent, and I got
Look-
scared.
I look around like, what's happening? There's a bell ring.
Yeah, no, Meekboo's also looking around.
After the little bell rings, you see many, many carts start rolling into the room, all covered with luxurious food items, most of which none of you have ever seen. They start to fill the tables, and at the end of one of the tables, you see them setting up a station so that you can get your own drinks. You see them pull out a fucking. You see them bring out a soda machine,
Amazing.
of which you've never seen before. You see this thing, and it just looks like a giant metal box with levers. But you also see them pull out a small dewar of a very bright golden liquid, and then they put a smaller dewar right next to it, and the smaller one is labeled heavily alcoholic.
Is that ambrosia? Is that ambrosia?
Yes. And the one
Do
next.
we know what soda is, or no?
No, you have no clue what soda is.
Got it.
The thing right next to the ambrosia is nectar, which is still made of golden apples, but not fermented.
I feel like if we drink that, we're gonna do the like weird thing when you eat like fast food or like whatever, where it's just like, well, now I can't eat anything else ever again because it sucks now. I feel like that's what happens if you drink that.
But the tables are covered in lavish foods. You see everything from a pizza all the way up to lobster and caviar.
Damn.
Can I eat the pizza with a spoon, or not a spoon, a fork and knife, but the lobster and caviar with my hands?
You can. You get glared at by Boba, but you can.
Oh, but I stop immediately.
Boba just looks at you and just goes, "Even I more civilized than you. And I'm Minotaur."
I'm in college.
You're you stupid what you are.
Yeah.
I feel like Miku's just staring at pretty much all the foods, even like basic stuff, like with wonder, not knowing what it is.
You should try what you can eat whatever like. As you see, like this table, I don't know how to describe it. Think of like the size of one of the tables for the great houses in Harry Potter.
Oh yes.
That full of food for just the like 5 of you.
Is Popo just Dumbledore?
No. God no.
I mean,
There is
he
somebody
evaporated.
there is somebody here that is closer to Dumbledore than Boba.
I mean, he's the head of the play. His dining room is freaking Harry Potter. And and he apparated. Forget, I don't know, man. Is he just Dumbledore?
His place isn't Harry Potter. Like his dining room isn't Harry Potter themed. I'm just giving you a scale of reference, or a reference of scale. This table is much nicer. It is made out of solid oak and mahogany.
Nice.
There's mahogany.
That
Yeah, Miku
table
just tries a bit of
is
everything, by the
mahogany.
way. So by the end of this, they're completely like stuffed.
When you make it down to like the desserts and stuff, you see a bunch of like cut up fruits, cakes, pies. Do you still you do try one of everything, right?
At least a single bite of everything, yes.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Here we go. Here we go.
No!
We'll roll this.
We just talked about the ambrosia
No,
and
that's
nectar.
That's a 6 plus 1.
When you bite into one of the apple slices that you added to your plate, the flavor of it fills your senses to the point to the point where you crave nothing but getting another one of these apple slices.
Oh no!
You have eaten a slice of the golden apples from the tree of Yggdrasil.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Add on to your character sheet's notes. 10 years have been added to your lifespan.
Oh, okay then.
You ate an apple from the tree of life. What do you expect?
Yeah, fair.
I can fix that. Not currently. I can fix that.
10 years and 30 days left.
I love saying I can fix that, because that can either be so threatening or just so normal.
Yeah. But they, Boba looks at you and just goes, "Did you find something you like?"
Miku just nods and points at the apple.
The apple is very good, but try not eat more than 5 slices.
Miku looks disappointed but nods.
The love for it fade after 5 slices.
Okay.
It gets very overpower flavor. If you want, I recommend eat a slice of that pie. As he points at a pie that hasn't been cut into yet, it made with apple.
Miku will try a slice of it.
When you eat it, when you bite into this pie, your love for this apple almost immediately fades. But the pie still is probably one of the best things you've eaten in your life.
Okay.
It's the apple. every time you've bitten into this apple, you get visions of everything you've lived through. It causes your life to flash before your eyes every time you eat a slice.
Oh, damn.
But when you with the first slice you ate, what it made flash through your eyes was everything good that's ever happened in your life.
Okay, good.
But when you ate the slice of pie, everything that's happened in your life flashed before your eyes, even the bad.
Oh, no.
Which is why Boba said, "Your love will fade." It make you sad
Good
soon.
to know.
But with that, is there anyone else that was willing to try the golden apple after Meek put you
Yes. I would like to eat the golden apple, and I would like to make a joke. You say that everything good flashes before your eyes. I eat it, and then I go, wow, I haven't done anything with my life. Holy cow.
No. When you eat the apple, the visions that flash in your vision is literally just you sitting in a like college dorm room eating dry ramen.
Well, my life is really disappointing. I have a different idea of what Flash is, but I can't tell you because it's part of the plan.
The plan that will probably never happen.
Yeah, it's very sad. I really want the plan to happen, but it's probably not. Or just whatever is happening.
But nonetheless, I digress.
Do you want me to roll anything? Or
Yeah, roll that wisdom save.
I. Gosh dang it, I might have a +6, but I rolled a 5, so that's an 11.
Once again, you can't think of anything but trying to eat more of these apples.
And ramen, apparently, I guess. I go and eat a pie.
You just remember your first test in college.
Mm.
That is your worst memory, is your first test in college.
Wow, my life has been so uneventful.
Actually,
I'll
no.
reflect on that for a solid 5 minutes.
Actually, no. The worst memory that flashes into your head is the fact you didn't kill that fucking rat.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Never mind,
yeah.
my life is super eventful. Freaking, I hate that stupid rat. So to be fair, it's the entire reason of why we're here.
Yeah.
The fucking rat.
I'm so confused.
I reflect on the fact that I've done nothing with my life for like 5 minutes, and then
it's my fault.
seethe, and I seethe with anger about the rat for another 5 minutes.
So what'd you say, Cyrus? I apologize.
Long story short, the rat was my fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rat gave me the fantasy plague, and now we're here.
Okay.
Oh no, that wasn't the fantasy.
Risen told me about that.
It was not the fantasy plague. You just straight up got the bubonic plague.
Oh, okay.
And the fact that it was
Risen told me about this.
I think you said it's canon that it was Ratson, or that you like to think it was.
Yeah, Ratson doesn't exist here though. That's a sad thing.
Damn.
I'd like to imagine it be him crossing through realities just to spite somebody.
It would though.
I'm gonna kill it if it ever shows its face again.
You'd have to go
I'm gonna
back to.
try to tame it.
You'd have to go back to that city.
If it were to ever cross my path, it's gonna die.
Maybe.
Because it didn't just like bite me and give me the plague. It spitefully bit me and gave me the plague. I did nothing. It was just like I'm gonna bite him. I was like, why? I was like,
I'm gonna bite him because I feel like it.
Rats are spiteful little buggers. What can you say?
Yelp
God, it
runs.
gave me the fucking plague.
Yelp runs. Get fucked, weakling.
And I was gonna kill it. I was gonna kill it, but then I was like, no, I should attack the chain devil, not the stupid rat.
You have. Do all have other reason for be here? Do work. He looks at his wife and just like points at y'all, and he's just like he just goes back to stuffing his face. As she looks over at y'all and goes, what he would like to ask is, do you all have another reason for being here?
I think it was just the plague.
Would
I
you?
think that was your. Didn't one of our party members' dad also know Boba? Or not Boba? I don't think I know his name. The
Mallow. Or was it Mallow's dad? I don't
It's
remember which one.
yeah, it was Mallow's dad.
Who is not here anymore because you were cured from the plague. You're no longer on death's
Oh, I
door.
can't play Jenga with death anymore. No.
Yeah, because death isn't around, you can't play Jenga with him anymore.
He was here for a little bit, but now he's gone.
Oh yes, I had a very eventful game of Jenga with him after I knocked you all out for a solid like 5 minutes.
What?
You started
I really like Jenga.
when these people arrived on the island, one of them was very sick, so I purified it. It may have knocked them all out for a few minutes. This one was foaming at the mouth, points at Golden.
Oh yeah.
Did you call me an it?
No,
Is that a it?
they said this one.
I heard one of them was very sick, so I purified it.
Yeah, I guess I did say it. She did call. I guess she did call you an it.
Slowly gets higher and higher pitched.
Would you all like to stay for the inauguration?
When is it?
Well, seeing as Meek Boo is finished with their painting, it should either be tonight or first thing tomorrow morning.
I don't see a reason why not.
Yeah.
How much
People
time do
will
we
stay to see people
got
appreciate
before we
their
gotta?
art.
How much time do we got before we need to do the thing that whatever we're doing? What are we doing?
Well, if you have a place to be after the ceremony, we do have a dedicated teleportation circle in the church, in the cathedral.
God, that sounds awesome. But also, what is our mission currently?
The side mission, I think, is to bring the chain demon chain to the person.
Celeste looks at you all and just goes, if I remember hearing you all say correctly, a couple days ago, you got a mission and had to go back to Updog, I believe.
Updog.
Thanks, plot convenience.
No, the one character that's been watching you all forever.
Wait, hold on. What?
Why would the god of
I wouldn't-
creation? Why would the god of creation not know what the fuck you're doing?
Oh, right! The freaking it's Minute, or no, Celeste! I'm stupid! I need to remember that it's the Celeste! Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, okay.
one of the two,
Sorry.
one of the creation duo of this world is standing in front of you, but you don't know
The-
that.
the strongest being on tide with another person is right there. Of course they would know what we're doing. Okay,
She's
so
not
just
really
convenient
doing.
at that point.
Yeah, she's not really doing anything like what the other ones would do. She's just here to aid her husband.
She's just cha-cha real smooth.
But yeah, Updog is such a great place. Have you been to Updog before, Meekboo?
Meekboo looks at the goddess and says, Meekboo doesn't know what Updog is.
You don't know what Updog is?
Meekboo shakes their head.
Damn it.
I'm not falling for that, boy. I knew you were
will.
gonna try and do
will.
that, so I immediately started brainstorming ways of how to not say the phrase.
The thing is, that phrase is magically linked to something, so I was really hoping you would.
Oh no. I'm scared.
The entire party knows what it's magically linked to, so half of them were probably
I
just
don't.
half of them were probably just staring at you and just waving like, no, don't do it, don't do it.
The thing is, because of the way Meekboo speaks in the third person, I don't think they really can say it that easily. Damn.
I wasn't there when it actually happened, so I just know that it's bad.
Well, I
Stuff
mean,
happens.
technically you did say it, didn't you, actually? You just added the word is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what is a conjunction of what and is.
Updog time?
I'm so scared.
Because you said Meekboo doesn't know what is Updog.
No, Meekboo says Meekboo doesn't know what Updog is.
What Updog? That's close enough.
Okay. I'm so scared.
I had to legitimately, like, debate in the back of my head. Is that close enough?
I love Updog. Updog's my favorite damn character.
I've never met Updog, so I'm excited.
This is the greatest plan!
Oh, it's
I'm
that.
so scared. I'm actually scared.
As
No.
you
Oh,
should
it's
be.
a 100.
You start, the Jaws music starts playing. You see the orchestra in the corner just, like, playing the Jaws theme.
I love that play.
I know, it's such a good play.
Meekboo looks very confused.
Meekboo, you notice this before anyone else does. The light coming from the windows starts to blot out before coming back soon after. And then you hear one very loud, echoing roof.
Cyrus turns their head immediately. after hearing the woof.
Meekboo, roll me a perception check, my friend.
I'm good at these. I have a +7 to these. I rolled a 13 plus 7.
You see a giant corgi's eyes staring in the windows.
Meekboo just lets out a loud shriek, like, Meekboo doesn't know what that is!
You have
Sorry, oh, high up, dog.
You have summoned forth the destroyer. Oh God! As you see this dog
So many
slowly,
destroyers.
as you see the dog slowly start deflating. And once the dog is window shaped, it just pushes the glass out of the way and comes inside.
Why are there so many destroyers, man? They're like a variation. Like there's the destructive trio. There's apparently this is the destroyer. I'm sure I've heard of more, but I don't know
at
out of character.
one point there was Monotacos.
Yeah.
At one
Why are there
point,
so many destroyers, man?
at one point there was the warship of Monotacos.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
The USS Fuckaduck. Yes, Yes, I remember the name of the ship. I remember the name of the ship, the USS Fuckaduck.
Freaking damn. Boba was there for that.
Yeah, but that was the campaign Boba's from. AKA, Boba knows where it got parked, but will never tell anyone where it was parked. You will never.
Did he just hide it from Dan and Ashford?
No, Dan and Ashford. I'm gonna probably say canonically at some point Dan and Ashford actually died of old age, because they weren't immortal. Neither one of them actually made it to godhood, so.
That does sound like them.
There's just some pink fursuit out there walking around with a corpse in it.
Oh, that's.
Excuse me?
Oh my gosh! It really is. No.
I'm so scared.
It is.
That is so bad. What have you done, John?
In one of our old campaigns, Golden here decided for the first time ever to not play a furry. So we were like,
Hey.
yeah, no, we're not letting that happen. And then they got super glued into a fursuit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that happened.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It was
Character got snapped.
It was a sentient fursuit.
Amazing.
And now they're dead. So they got truly FNAFed.
You probably, now that I realize it, you probably outlived Ashfur because of your curse.
So many curses.
Yeah, no. Now that I think about it, you probably didn't die of old age. You died of being unborn.
Yeah.
Because you de-aged more than you aged.
Yeah. Or I was just in constant limbo.
If
Still
you were
stuck in the suit.
That's possible. The suit just hasn't let you eat, trying to kill you.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't think you're on the right continent to run into those guys. Yes.
That's good.
Yes,
That's
I
good.
specify guys. As in plural.
There's so many things wrong with that campaign.
No, I'm talking
Anyway,
about
up dog.
Up dog.
Dog.
Yeah, up dog. Whoa, yeah.
Character.
Someone somewhat said the phrase. Who was it? Stares at Meekboo.
Meekboo just looks utter confusion on their face.
Bork. You have said the sacred saying. I have arrived.
Meekboo doesn't know what is happening.
My name.
the word bark.
Yes, he said the word bark.
He said bork, not bark.
Yeah, he
Bork.
said bork.
Bork.
Mouth.
Hello again, Updog.
Mouth.
Would you like paper or plastic? Mouth.
Mouth.
Pardon?
Mouth.
Mouth.
I have arrived. You said my saying. I am here to judge you worthy of commanding the power of Updog.
Meekboo is just doing the frog blinking at the dog right now.
I would like it to be known Updog is currently your height.
Any other
Oh, that's adorable.
To you, this dog.
two up dog.
To you, this dog is like the size of a horse for you.
That's adorable.
Updog, and also just to let it be known, actually, I would like you to direct your eyes to the character posts chat, I think it is, and scroll up slightly, and look at the artwork from Fish.
Which one? There are multiple.
Well, you'll see 2 artworks in. You will then see Fish's character in Updog. And their relationship, which is not very kosher, because they hate, one worships Loki, one hates Loki.
Oh boy.
And then if you go up one, there's just a little adorable version of Updog, which is a corgi with wings.
Oh, it's so cute.
Then if you go up a little bit further, you will see Updog slowly pulling Fish's character off the floating island.
Oh. Okay then.
I am Updog, the protector of Updog. You have said the sacred line, so Updog has arrived.
Meekboo just looks around at everyone and then at the dog. Meekboo is very confused.
Are you willing and able to command the power of a god?
Meekboo does not know. Meekboo is willing.
Does not know if able. You see this dog stare deep into your eyes. You feel your soul being juggled around. I like this one, but I don't know if they're as good as Old Master. Updog looks directly at you, Cyrus, and goes, "Do you know what happened with Old Master?"
I don't know.
Where did Silly Chinchilla Man go?
I honestly have no clue.
Meekboo doesn't know what a chinchilla is, but Meekboo has Weasel. Holds up Mika. And like like how you like hold an animal like from their like front top half and just like let the rest of it dangle down. That's what the Weasel is doing right now.
They're so small, so that weasel's like huge in your arms.
Well, no, it's a tiny beast, and I'm size small, so the Weasel is still smaller than me.
Yeah,
But yes,
still,
it is still like a dog size,
not
like
like
a small dog size of my arms.
yeah, it's adorable.
Like the size of a cat for a normal person.
You're the size of a cat. What are you talking about?
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's like the size of a small dog then.
It's like you're the size of a
Like the
cat.
size
What are
of
you
a
talking?
small. It's more like the
True.
size of a large dog. Because
Okay, yeah,
it's
that's
like
fair.
half
That's
of
fair.
your. It's like half of your body.
Mikaboo still somehow holds it up like that.
Sheer will, effort, and love.
Exactly.
You see Updog look at Mika. He slightly hisses and then just disappears.
There goes
You-
up
The
dog.
dog is.
Yeah, you witnessed the dog hiss like a cat and then disappear.
Amazing. Mikaboo just frog blinks again, looks at the others and says, "Did I win? Or did Mikaboo win? Sorry, I forgot for a second that player, forgot that Mikaboo talks in third person. Did Mikaboo win?"
You see Celeste utterly confused. You don't know this, but you see the god of creation confused.
That was up dog. I've
Mikaboo is
met
afraid to
Updog
say its
before.
name.
I like how he's the guardian of the sacred saying, but the saying doesn't, or when he appears, when you say the sacred saying, it doesn't answer a single one of the questions.
I mean,
Yep.
it does answer the question of what is Updog. That's Updog.
He said the saying.
He said the same.
He said
You're
the
from
saying.
your house now, Josh.
You see the entire top of the cathedral just disappear with corgi butt. As you see Celeste just point up and then just banish Updog.
Bye up dog.
As the cathedral as you see the rubble of the cathedral that just busted slowly floating back up to the top of the cathedral to put itself back together. Sorry,
Mikaboo has discovered
we-
what Updog is.
sorry, another god stupidly asked the question.
So we've answered that question, but what about who is Updog? Let's get to the nitty gritty details here.
You see Celeste pull out
Updog is up dog.
You see Celeste pull out a Glock.
That is.
Gun.
I grabbed this from a different reality. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know what that is. What are you pointing at me?
Do you want to find out? It casts magic missile at 50th level.
Oh gosh. Why?
Shut up. And then then it just disappears. That's how she explained what the fuck a bullet is to a wizard.
Yeah, that's fair.
Magic missile at 50th level. Oh god. How many?
Mikaboo is still holding Mika the way that they were earlier and just looking around confused.
I'm just questioning how.
Josh,
I'm trying
that'd be
to question.
49 plus 3, so that'd be 52. 52 missiles.
Damn.
It'd be 49 plus 3?
Because at first level you get 3, and then each level above you get 1 more. So 49 for the.
Oh yes, you are correct. Yeah, that's a lot of that's a lot of missiles that cannot miss.
Yeah.
Yep.
One would think that would strike legitimate fear into a wizard's heart.
Yes.
But also pique the curiosity of the wizard. Like, how the fuck do you have that?
Yes. I'm not an artificer. I don't care about that.
Yeah, but you would know the ways of the arcane. 50th level shouldn't be possible.
Yeah.
Hell, 10th level is not supposed to be possible. Yet you have an item that can do it.
Yeah.
But she just looks down at you and just goes, "Do not utter the sacred phrase, or I'll make you forget how to say the word updog."
Mikbu just slowly nods, looking utterly terrified
You're
and
fine.
confused.
You don't understand. This one saw what happened and then started playing around the phrase.
I just now saw what happened.
Don't worry, you will be heading back to Updog after this. Unless you do decide to stay for the ceremony, of course.
I think we should stay.
Yeah, why not?
Cool, that is perfect. So, how the fuck does the weasel fit in the bag?
Don't ask.
Still.
Like
We don't question it.
she's just looking at you in the bag that's smaller than you, and the weasel that's half your size is like, ha, huh. I mean, I once
I
knew a
meant for the god of creation, but they didn't create that.
I once knew a person who had a bag of holding that had a 2-story home in it, so I guess it works.
Mika goes back in the bag, and it just does not make any sense.
Miku goes back in the bag.
No, Mika.
Mine has a cookie in it.
My bag has anti-magic. I don't know why.
Boba looks at you and goes, "Cookie."
Hold on. Yeah, it has. Uh, hold on. Opens bag, which is saying trying to find the cookie bag. It's a very big cookie.
The cookie, the 600-pound cookie.
Yeah.
Isn't the cookie like also like growing like a mold or something?
It's not molding at all, but it's getting bigger.
Yeah, I said it's growing like a mold.
I looked to see what kind of cookie it is.
Currently, the cookie of the day is oatmeal raisin.
It's oatmeal
Oh.
raisin.
Ooh, oatmeal.
I offer some to Boba.
Boba immediately goes, "Cookie."
Oh, but it's old, confirmed. He likes oatmeal raisin.
You see,
Boba is the cookie monster.
you see Boba eat the cookie, and he's like, just like Buff Grandma used to make. You see him speak in perfect English for the first time ever.
It's basically just, you will put respect on her name.
Yep.
You also see him like reach into a pocket of air and pull out more cookie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the cookie addiction that came with Buff Grandma.
No, not all of her cookies give cookie addiction.
I know, Ace was a special case. A very, very special case.
Speaking of which, Sage,
Yeah.
when you go to look in your bag of cookie, you see that I'm just holding the button down right now, waiting. If you go to reach into your bag of cookie again, I think I've almost got it down to the size it's supposed to be now. No, it's going. It's going. It's going. There we go. Now reload your character sheet.
Bless you. Oh, that's a lot of cookie gone.
What is
Bless
happening?
There was 600 pounds of cookie. Now there's only 201 pounds of cookie left.
Damn.
That's nearly 400 pounds of cookie.
Josh, who would win in a cookie eating competition? Hobo or Ace?
Who do you think stole the cookie? There's your fucking cameo.
Give me more! Something big with it!
Ace finally reached Ace finally found a cookie they couldn't beat.
Impossible.
They don't have their god powers in this world because no one follows them.
Oh, okay. Okay,
So,
that's
so their
fair.
so their stomach isn't bottomless here. They managed to get 350 pounds down before they finally was like, I think I'm done.
It's like, alright, I'm good for an hour.
I'm good for an hour. I'll be back. Promptly gets zipped off to another universe. Cookie.
I love that little Blorbo. She's hilarious.
God, my allergies are starting to fight.
Damn.
Slowly falling apart over here.
My brain is just starting to shut down a little bit, so.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end session here.
That's fair.
Okay.
Fair, yeah.
So I randomly just got a text from someone that I have no clue who it is that was just like, hey, Josh, my mom is in jail with your mom and wanted me to message you and say hi. And then also tell me something that I haven't really looked into it yet.
What? That is a wild thing to. What?
Excuse me?
Yeah, my mom is in jail with your mom and wanted me to pass a message that she misses you and loves you.
I'm so confused.
That's wild. Oh my gosh.
Random messages. I get 11:25 p.m.
I had a horrible thought. What if I had a Ace be in the Minecraft roleplay?
No. No.
If he says no, that's a great idea.
No. Sage, if you ever see this exist in this like character post chat, kill it. Kill it with fire.
He's just a little Blorbo.
Sounds like a chaotic ass Blorbo.
They're very nice. They're just very stupid. And has the
That
power
equals
to kill
chaos.
God. And is a god.
Has the
And
power
way
of
too overpowered.
has the power of
And
God
friends
and
with Draco Mortez.
has the power of God and anime on their side.
Yes.
Very accurate.
They are very funny. It was just a beautiful interaction between Ace and Draco because they were both 5-year-olds basically, and they just existed and were just overpowered and were somehow really nice, but also were on a rampage. It was amazing.
Meek Boo. Boba kind of pulls you over to the side slightly and goes, would you like to go on an adventure?
Meekboo looks up at Pope Boba And he says, Miku would love to.
Okay, I will pay you to follow these people around and make sure they don't die.
Okay.
Impossible.
As you see Boba look over at Celeste, and you see her like crack her knuckles, and then when she pulls her hands apart, she's holding this small little coin. She hands you a pure black coin and goes, "This is for your troubles. Take care of these people."
Ooh,
Damn.
that is a lot of money right there.
Yeah, but no continent accepts it but one.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and on that continent, that's the highest currency
Other than the Invisicoin.
Invisicoin.
I mean, there is a place that you can exchange it for like platinum, but the exchange rate cuts it like by 25%. But that is one city on a continent on the other, like halfway across the world. That will exchange it to regular currency. But it's, if you do have it, it is worth a lot.
Damn.
Good to know.
She, as you also see that she is now missing a finger.
Oh.
Oh.
As you when you kind of like shake your hand slightly, you feel like there's more weight in your hand than that one coin.
Oh!
I'm confused.
Got the Invisicoins.
Huh?
That is the highest. That is the highest currency. In order to see it, you need to get your eyeballs eaten
Oh.
Actually,
by a thing.
Meek Boo, you specifically, you hear a little bit of a voice in your head going, "Don't worry, my friend, I'll help you out a little bit." As you see the vague outline of what looks like a coin in your hand, but you can't see the coin itself. You just see the distortion and light.
Because you don't need to have your eyeballs eaten.
Heck yeah.
You just got a boon from Apollo.
Woo.
Your god was threatened by another god to give you power.
I love it.
I'll look over at Celeste.
What? Don't stare at me.
I just feel like you're the one that threatened the god.
I threaten no one.
You just threatened me like 5 minutes ago!
And I'll do it again.
What about chopped liver?
Does she have any more charges? She does. Can she cast any of these things? Yes, she can.
Oh no.
I guess cry at 9th level.
You're a wizard, right?
Yeah, I'm a wizard.
This doesn't count. Temp HP, thank God.
What?
She looks
What are
at
you
you.
doing to me?
She looks at you and just goes, "Learn your place," as you hear your ears just start ringing.
Ow.
You gain the deafened condition for a minute.
What? What did you say? I didn't hear that!
Um,
That goes on for a minute.
If only I had done this when he still had the plague, he would have died.
What?
This is amazing.
Can I roll to read lips?
Go ahead.
What do I roll to read lips? I don't have the feet, then I can just do it.
Performance and insight, I guess.
Alright, alright. For performance, I got an unnatural 20, and for insight, I got a 7.
You see words being mouthed, you don't know what they fucking mean.
Alright, that's what I guess. What?
As she kind of just like, she walks over to you, she boops you on the nose, and you see yourself turn to ash and then appear in another room.
Did I just die?
Are you okay?
They're no
No.
longer with you.
He's no longer with us. He passed. About 50 feet away.
He's currently in a bedroom, so he could get prepared for tomorrow.
No, stay in a better place.
No, I refuse. So if you go down this hallway, as you see her point like a flight attendant, if you go down this hallway, go all the way down to the end, take a left at the big white statue of my husband, and then if you go two hallways down and take a right, the first room on the left is your Tabaxi friend's room. The first room on the right, you can have Meek Boo. And then the second room on the left is yours, Cyrus.
Thanks.
Good luck. Don't get lost. This place is huge.
If Celeste
waves
is
up
like
at the lady and says, "Thank you,
creation,
pretty lady."
What did you just say to
if
her?
Celeste is create, if Celeste,
Thank you, pretty lady.
Oh.
this happened. If Celeste is creation and they're dating their creation, what does that mean? They're not
No. We're not going to think about that.
married.
We're not gonna worry about that.
Just wanting to.
She did.
They threatened me and
She,
teleported me away.
she'll turn you into chocolate.
Majin Buu?
She'll poke
Do we have to
you.
roll to find our rooms?
Do you remember the directions I told you how to get there?
Absolutely not.
Meek
I
Boo,
don't.
do you remember the directions?
Something about down the hallway, right past the giant white statue of her husband.
Do you remember anything after that?
Nope. I have a shit memory you don't understand.
I know,
Same here, to be honest.
that's what's funny about giving people actual directions to get to a place in D&D. To see if they remember
I'm
where
good at survival. If that helps, I can probably figure it out.
I mean, you can roll survival to try to figure it out, but the thing with that is everything here looks pretty much the same.
I would still like to attempt. I'm going to attempt. I have a +7 to this.
Sure, go
Oh
ahead.
boy, that's a 6
I got a
plus 7. I totally fail.
Yeah, you go ahead, Sage. Roll survival. Both of you can
No, I got
also
a 6.
6.
Yeah.
Roll me a history to see if you at all remember where you're going.
6.
Oh no.
You can do that as well, Meekboo.
Oh, okay, sorry, brain over. Oh boy, that's a 5 total. I rolled a 4 plus 1.
Y'all somehow end up in the dungeon. And then you turn around and like 20 minutes later you somehow end up on the roof. You see Celeste appear behind you, just go, okay,
I don't know.
I am Meekboo is directionally challenged.
I have shit memory.
all you had to do was take a left, then a right.
Oh, I think we took 2 rights, then a left.
Ah, sounds right. Sounds right.
No, you went down. What the heck?
No, it sounds left, Meekboo. It sounds left.
Oh, Meekboo understands now.
You can see that she's she's having a brain aneurysm. She's so confused by what the fuck how this happened. She like looks at you and goes like, "There's not even a doorway to get onto the roof. How did you get on the roof?"
The window is open.
Meekboo climbed ladder, then went out window. Meekboo doesn't know what happened.
You see from the top you see from the top of this tower, by the way. You cannot see the end of the city.
Big city.
This tower is like 20 miles in the air, and you cannot see the end of the city on
Big
the
city.
horizon.
Hatsune
I can
Miku!
barely see the
Is that
horizon.
you?
Hatsune Miku!
You see Celeste
I should have made Meekboo's last name and their first name Hatsune. I really should have, but I didn't think about it.
First
No,
name Hatsune, middle name Miku, last name Boo.
Yes.
your nickname is Hatsune.
Yes. Yes.
You see Celeste kind of like tap her heel on the ground, trying to figure out how to get out of this situation. It's
You
like,
could climb them.
all the windows are locked for the night.
Huh.
I just
hiding their thieves' tools.
I was like, I just locked all the windows.
Meekboo just tucks their thieves' tools behind their back like they did nothing. You're talking to a freaking rogue, dude. What do you expect?
She like looks at you and just goes, you know what? I'll just do this. She flicks you both on the foreheads and you teleport away.
Are you in our rooms?
Yeah, you appear in your room. I will say this, Meek Boo, when you look down at Mika, Mika's fur is all fluffed up. Like, Mika just went through, like static electricity.
Meekboo just takes out a tiny brush and starts combing their ferret, or their weasel. Why do I keep saying ferret? Dang brain.
Ferret, the Pokemon. Pokemon?
Pokemon? Meekboo is a Pokemon trainer, confirmed?
I mean, there is a rogue subclass that is that, which is funny.
Oh, I should have picked that.
But there's also, if you ever decide to multi-class into Ranger, there's like Drake Warden Ranger, so you can have a Dragon type.
Oh, honestly, that'd be so fucking funny, and I might do that now.
Is
So do we
is
both go
Dracoid
to
in
the
one of
same
the good
room or
ones?
separate
Good
rooms?
Ranger.
Yeah, you're all in separate rooms.
Alright.
I just imagine that the
I
beds are like
cast
normal
Mind
people
Flip.
sized, or either that or really big, and Meekboo literally has to just jump and climb onto the bed.
Lol.
Cyrus takes a quick. Well,
I
locks
guess
the door
find
first.
familiar and just show up tomorrow with an animal. To act like nothing's wrong. It's when I just acquire an animal.
Is there locks on these doors?
There is locks on the doors.
Alright. Cyrus locks the doors, take off their cloak, and passes out from all the food they ate.
Don't give everyone a sunflower. Everyone give me a sunflower or draw 25. Draws 25 cards.
You're just now seeing that?
Yeah, I just now looked at that. I just now looked back at the server. I had the server muted for during D&D so that it wouldn't be popping up all over the stream.
That's fair.